Hello everyone and welcome back to the vlog. In today's video, we are going to go through a chest workout. But mainly, I want to focus on push-ups. Push-ups are a very vital part of any routine. Why? One, it can be done anywhere. Whether you are on a lunch break, whether you are at home, or whether you're not at home, vacation, wherever it might be. You can always get your sets in. So the push-ups that I'm going to be covering today are going to be different variations of your traditional push-up. And these variations, they cover different parts of your chest. For example, one will cover your upper chest, one will cover your mid chest, and one will cover your lower chest. Not only is it engaging your chest, it's also engaging your core. It's engaging your back, your triceps, your biceps, and your forearms. So overall, this is a great workout to incorporate in your routine, and I highly suggest it. So now I'm going to give you 5 different variations you can use in your routine. Okay, to start off, we are going to do the traditional push-up. This push-up engages your middle chest. Overall, helps it with the shape of your chest. So what you're going to want to do is have your arms shoulder length apart, just how I am. You can start off on your knees in this position. Shoulder length apart. And once we have this accomplished, we are now going to extend our left leg straight back. And then after, the right leg is going to follow. So now we're going to go ahead and get into it, and I'm going to show you the motions. So first, we have our arms shoulder length apart. We're on our knees, and we are in the starting position. Now we're going to extend the left leg back, and now the right leg straight back. So now I am off the floor, so it's going to look like this. I'm going to go straight down. My chest is above 2 inches off the ground. Once you have that, you can go straight up. Make sure that your arms are not going to the side like this, because it'll hurt your wrist. But we want to tuck it in closest to our body. This helps engage the chest muscles more. So, like I said, lay your arms, bend at that angle close to your body. We know how to do a traditional push-up. We can now switch up our hand placement and do variations of that push-up. So, this next push-up, we are going to be focusing on our outer chest. And this push-up is called the wide push-up. You can maybe guess it. We're going to have our arm placement wide. This is going to engage our outside muscle of our chest. So this is going to overall get you that shape of your chest and the contour of your chest muscles. Okay, now I'm going to show you the grip for the wide push-up. So if you can recall, our traditional push-up with shoulder length apart. Now, we're just going to extend it a couple of inches to the right and a couple of inches to the left. You want to make sure you don't overextend, because if you overextend, it might feel very uncomfortable going down. So just find the right length for you. For me, it's about 2 to 3 inches from my standard push-up. The rest of the steps are the same to a traditional push-up, and I'm going to put my legs back straight. Now that we have that, we're also going to go down the same length we did for the traditional push-up. So as you can see, our elbows are not bending the way that they are in a traditional push-up. When we're doing a traditional push-up, they bend closest to our body and almost like a V shape. In this case, when we're doing our wide push-ups, our elbows are going to bend outward. And this is due naturally to the position of our arms. This, you can't bend them down in a V shape because you're going to damage your ligaments in your elbow. So now I'm going to hit my set, and feel free to do the same. So we now know how to do a standard push-up and a wide push-up. Standard push-up engaged our middle chest. Wide push-up engaged our outer chest. Now, the next 3 push-up variations I'm going to show you, I'm going to focus on upper chest, lower chest, and inner chest. Now, the push-up variation that's going to focus on our upper chest is going to be declined push-ups. It's a standard push-up, arms shoulder length apart, but we are going to be doing this push-up at a decline. And for this push-up, we're going to need one thing: either a chair, couch, or a bench. In this case, we're going to be using this bench. Okay, so now that we have our bench, the way we're going to use it is we're going to put our front facing part of our foot on the edge of the bench. So when you put your foot first, make sure that you are at a length that also enables you to extend into your regular push-up position, but also a position where you feel stable and you're not going to fall. So I have my left foot here in this position, and just like your standard push-up, you are going to lift up your right foot, put it on the bench straight back. Also, like your standard push-up, shoulder length apart. So now, I'm going to lift up my foot. You see the angle of the push-up, of our final position? It's slanting downward. This will engage your upper chest. So now that we did our variation that covered the top muscles of our chest, which was the decline push-up, now we're going to do an upcline push-up. And this is going to target your lower part of your chest. We are still going to use our bench for this, and I'm going to show you how. So right now, like I said earlier, all these variations are from your standard push-up. In this case, we're still going to have our arms shoulder length apart and feet straight back. But instead of having our arms on the floor, we're going to use the bench. So it's going to look like this. You have your arms, your legs straight, put them on the bench. Once you do so, put your legs straight back, your left and your right. Now, in comparison to our decline, we have the same angle, but instead of being declined, we're upcline. So when we were doing our decline, our angle was like this. Now, our angle is like that. And this is gonna work our lower chest. So, arms length apart, feet back, and we're gonna bend in the V shape, close to our body. Up, up, up. So that, you're gonna feel it right here at the bottom of your chest. Join me if you can, and we can do this together. Moving on to our last variation we're going to cover in this video. This variation is going to focus on our inner chest. In addition, it's going to engage your triceps. Like I said at the beginning of the video, push-ups are overall great workout because it covers all parts of your body. Our main focus for push-ups is our chest. But it's also engaging our back when we go down, our triceps when we put pressure down, and we put on the way up. You see how it engages your tricep? And also our biceps. When we go down this way on our traditional push-up, you're engaging your bicep as well. So this push-up, it's called the diamond push-up. Your hands are going to look like this, like a diamond, and you're going to place them on the floor. So here, I have my diamond. I'm going to place it right in front of me. So now we have our diamond. And we're still in our standard push-up position. But what's different from this is instead of bending our elbows this way, close to our body in a V, we're going to be bending it outwards. So this is incorporating concept we learned in our standard push-up and wide push-up. So standard push-up, what we're using is a shoulder length, right? Right in front of us. But we're also using the concept we learned in our wide push-ups, which is bending out. So now we have our diamond. Our diamond. Put it in front of you, right in front of your face. And now we're going to put our legs back. Okay, now that we got that, we're going to bend our elbows out. And we're going to go down 2 inches off the ground as a standard push-up, just like a standard push-up. Ready? All right, down. When we go down, make sure your chest hits your diamond all the way up. It may feel uncomfortable at first, okay? But you're gonna get used to it. Like I said like I mentioned in my first video, you always have to have your emotional support. Okay, she knows this is our last set, and she's encouraging us. All right, ready? Okay, down, down, down. Whew. Those were only 5. So, and I'm tired. So these are a little advanced. You may feel comfortable bending your wrist like that, but as you do it more often, you'll get better at it. If you want to, you can start off on your knees, like on our starting off position, and do it from there. So that covers all of the variations I have for this video. So now I'm going to finish off these diamond push-ups. So in this video, we covered 5 different variations of a push-up. We covered the standard push-up, covered the wide push-up, we covered the decline push-up, covered the incline push-up, and then we covered the diamond push-up. So please, I encourage you to incorporate these variations into your routine, whether you're at the gym or whether you're at home. That's the beauty of a push-up. They can be done anywhere. So I hope to see you on the next video, and I'm out.